rainy start to a Thursday. We had to park up the hill and walk down. Kenny's working down the creek, getting ready to bring this one down. I've been working up this little draw here, cutting these walnut. Mike, he's on the skid steer, gonna try to fish a couple of them out, get up there by our access road. I'm gonna wait till he gets this one here cut. We're just gonna work on down the creek, just try to get a bunch of them cutting on the ground today. Probably won't do any dragging. She goes. Yeah, it's a good burroke. Good burroke. See what Mike's doing here. Yeah, I think he's gonna get her fished out of there. This is Mike's first time running that new 299. Of course, I was sure to give him a pep talk not to tear anything up when he got in it. That probably makes him a little nervous, especially with me watching and videoing him. Yep, this rain didn't help anything out, that's for sure. It's kind of starting to slow down from what it was. It never was raining real hard this morning when we got here. Just kind of a light aggravating rain. But it had rained harder in the night sometime. We've got a pretty good walnut right down here to cut. Leans pretty hard. Those are always fun. Always fun to get those guys. We'll see if Mike can fish this one out, then we'll go down there and tackle that leaner. Yeah, I think he's going to get her. Yeah, I think he's going to get her. Maybe. Now this one here, that's a pretty good one. That was the first one I cut there. That's a pretty good size log. This one here, it was what we consider just big enough to cut, but as you can see, it had the top knocked out of it. So that's why I went ahead and cut it, just kind of salvage cut. It's got a good butt log in it. It's got a good second cut as well, but it's just one of those logs that's right there on the line as far as big enough to be cut. But with having storm damage from a prior storm, and this elm here's got some damage too. It's the one I kind of pushed the top out of the field the other day. So I figured we might as well go ahead and cut it and get it down. Get another bite on it to get centered. Oh, Kenny's going ahead and tackling the leaner. I'm up here messing around making video. I need to trim that one anyway. Mike's packing this guy out. hard leaner's about to come down. Those things are always tricky to cut, those hard leaning trees, especially if it's the walnut, the ash, the maple, stuff that tends to bust real easy. Down she goes. Down she goes. On down the creek we'll go. One thing we're always pretty adamant about is versatility. We've got Mike on the skitter now, which Mike's been improving on the skitter. He really has been. What I like is just his eagerness to jump on it and want to work. I mean, that means a lot right there. That's just like today, you know, I'm doing what I'd rather do. I'm cutting today. But a lot of days, you know, I spend on the skid steer, working the deck and keeping the deck organized. It's just how we flow. I mean, it's just with Kenny cutting and me working the deck, we can keep things, you know, rolling pretty good, produce good volume every day. Or like days like today, where both of us are cutting, because we were hesitant to do much deck work. We didn't even drive the trucks down here. We walked down the hill. I enjoy getting a cut and just having Mike, you know, on the skidder, getting to drag a few logs. He enjoys that. There's a few that are kind of off in this ditch over there on the other side. We're going to go around, all the way around, and we're going to go over there and we'll drag them out of there and cut the logs off, get them up to the deck. Still got one right in there, that one that had the busted top on it, you can see. I'll fish it out with the skid steer. Mike said he didn't feel comfortable tearing up the ground, which I would rather him tell me that than him do a lot of damage to the ground. So I'm gonna get my gas and oil. It's down here. I'll fill up, then we'll go to the other side and start getting some of these ones that are not cut off. We'll get them topped, get the choker set, get them drug out to the deck. Michael's across the way here. I think Kenny had one, I think he had one hung up, or he was pinched or something with the saw, and he sent Mike over there. I see one of them's a big burr oak. I know he's got two chokers hooked up, but I can't tell what the other one is. All I can see is that big burr oak. It's starting to rain again. We're really wanting to try to get this side of the creek done today, so that's kind of why we're pushing through this. I've got I'll wait till Michael gets going here. There he goes. Can't tell if he's got a walnut or what he's got on the other side. That's pretty good burr oak though. Anyway, we got a couple that fell down in this ditch. So when Mike gets over here, next go around, we'll pull these completely out, top and all, keep the ditch clear. Not bad little walnut. That one's kind of rough, just a lumber log. It's got a good 8-foot log in it. But above that, she's got some issues. I haven't been over that one to check it out yet. So he'll get them to the deck. Should be about all of them up through there on this side of the ditch. Now on the other side of that creek, there's a bigger creek or ditch over there. I really want to call it a creek, more of just they're all ditches up here. The only time they've ever got water in them is kind of in the rain season, like right now. Oh, I see one going down. I think that one hung up for sure. I didn't hear much of a boom. But yeah, across the bigger ditch over there, there's some real timber over there. And we made a crossing yesterday. I meant to get some video of that, but it was fairly fast paced. You can see there's one of the tubes we actually put in there. We put another one in there just like that to keep the water flowing. And we just whipped it up the skid steer and skitter. It was pretty quick. Luckily, the landowner had some of those big tubes on site, and he was wanting a crossing across there anyway, so win-win for everybody. So we'll wait till Mike gets over here and we'll see if we can't start getting these drug out and get done with this side of the ditch. It's Kenny's birthday today. I'm trying to think how old. Let's see here. I think he's 47 today. Kenny turns 47, so we might go out and maybe hit the casino later this evening. He likes to play poker and cards, so we might go there. And I kind of like to play craps myself. I like to throw the dice. I'm not much of a gambler. I don't go very often, but I do kind of enjoy it. If I spend 100 or 200 bucks, I think I've spent way too much money. But we'll just wait and see what the weather does. So we got some timber to look at today too. Last tree of the day right here. Pretty good sized tree. See if Mike can get it out. Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna take half the timber with him. A lot of footage in that old brute. And it's not really that late in the day, but we're all about soaked and oh boy. We're gonna let it dry out. Oh, Michael. He's still learning. He's still learning. All things considered, we had a pretty good day of cutting and dragging even. If it hadn't been for this nasty weather, we'd had a real good day. But we'll make the most of it. Using the leaf blower to clean off the engine compartment of the skitter. See all the dust and debris coming through the radiator. Works pretty good. Kind of keep the areas clean. A lot less of a fire hazard. Just another marvelous use of a leaf blower. If you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.